you clicked on this video because you want this model, or you want to know how to use this model. So let me show you. Before the video starts, this is very important. It only works with Blender 4, and you need CloudRig, kinda. So don't skip this part. To download the CloudRig, just head on over to my channel, click on the community tab, and scroll down until you find this link. Once you've done that, you download the zip file right here. It may take a little bit, but after the zip file is downloaded, you go up to Edit, Preferences, and go to Add-ons. Then type in Rig and find Rigify. Once you've done that, to install Features from File, find CloudRig. Once you've done that, hit Save Preferences, and it should be done. You can figure out by hitting Shift A to Armature, and you can see CloudRig is right here. To download the model, all you gotta do is just go down here, hit 0, and hit I want this. Once you've done that, it will take you to where you can download the model. After downloading, you should have this zip file that you can then unzip to a folder by hitting Extract to, and you can find the folder of your choice. Once you've done that, you'll have the textures and the Blender file. When loading into the file, it should look like this, but sometimes the eyes can be purple. So to fix that, just head on over to the shader editor, find this, and then click all of the eyes and hit open image. And it'll fix it just fine. You might have to put this back to 1. So if you go up here, you'll see this thing that says meta rig. If you click it, you'll see this is the original rig, and you can fix bugs by hitting this button right here. Or you can also hit Control Alt R, and it does the same thing. You're probably looking at this and wondering, what are all these things? Well, if you go up here, you can go into pose mode and you can move them. Now, some of them don't do anything, but if you go down here to this data path, you can open up the IK and FK. IK stands for inverse kinematic, and FK stands for forward kinematic. Now let's get to this arrow thing. If you scale it up, you'll see that it does almost nothing. If you move the legs together like this, with the mirror mode on, and then move it, it creates that nice cartoony shape. The face is like anything else. This controls the eyes, this controls the mouth, and these control the ears. Now you might see that there's very little control, but that's because you need to unhide this. This is where you get all of the bones to do the crazy deforms. As you can see, there's more adjusting bones. And some master bones. And this controls the eyes. This bone right here controls the tongue, and these one controls the teeth. These are the adjuster bones. And this one, you just need to scale this one to make it longer or shorter. This is the root bone. You can scale it and rotate it to make any shape that you want. Even if you aren't good at making faces, if you go up to here to the animation tab, you can see that there's a whole lot of poses. So you don't need to be good at it. Now, here's the thing. This model is not easy to use, like, at all. This model can give you a lot of hard time, so I would recommend having the arms in FK. It allows you the most control, plus even more if you go to the third tab and turn on the adjustment bones. These bones make it just a little bit easier to control a character. For example, to make poses like this, you need to have perspective. You have to be ready to break this model if you want to make your things look accurate. You can also use the model like normal. But now, let's get into the settings. These top two settings just changes the FK and IK. As you can see, this moves in IK and this moves in FK. Depending on whether if it's on or off. This bottom one is the same thing but for the arms. This one moves in FK and this moves in IK. This switch should never be touched, but if you do, yeah, that happens. This one was kind of an afterthought. You also probably shouldn't touch this one, but if you turn it on, this piece right here will now follow the IK. These settings don't matter at all, so don't touch those. And right here are the layers. You can turn them off, turn them on, and they just show every layer in the rig. And finally, we have the spine IK. This one I don't tend to use at all, but some people use it. I always use the normal ones. Gives you the most control with everything. So in this part, I'm just posing the model to show you guys that the more you use the model, the better that you get at it. And I hope that this helped you too. I will probably be doing one more thing with this model as of like animating the Rambley review song. But that won't be for a while until I finish the other project. So enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Well, that's it for this video. Hope this video helped you with this and enjoy the model.